Hi Flosstube! Welcome back to our channel. Well, we really appreciate you guys every week. We know that you have limited time and that watching us, every week is something that you can choose to do or not to do, and we totally appreciate that you would take time out of your busy schedule to watch us.
Totally.
And we got so many great comments.
So many.
It was really fun. Lots of different ones. I'm starting a reading channel, and so people were talking about that, and also about Valentine's. We were really surprised. And I need to get my Valentine box out. I have it. As you can see, everyone.
We still have the village up.
The village is just...
the last thing.
Oh, I have to get it down today. And I'm going to. But it's just
I don't think you should get it down today.
I've got to.
No.
I'm home today. And so it's
It's Monday.
It's Monday. Martin Luther King. It really isn't his birthday, but this is the day the nation celebrates.
Yes.
And so, you know what? I should talk about that in a minute here. I have to think about what her name is. Anyway,
So I didn't even get ready today. Debbie at least put herself together, but I'm like, why would I put myself together when I don't have to?
I have to go out later. But also, we should tell you it's snowing pretty hard here.
It is snowing very hard.
And so we hope it's like a good snow, deep. We want if it's gonna snow, let's snow.
Lots of snow.
Yeah. And then maybe I'll get a snow day tomorrow.
Oh, that would be nice.
Wouldn't that be good? Yeah. So you can always hope,
Yes.
So anyway, but we had a busy week last week.
Yeah, so the big news is that Debbie started her reading channel.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
It is called Snug Harbor Storyteller.
Yes.
Debbie can't even keep track of everything.
I can't. I feel bad. Kev has to keep track of everything. But it was really fun to do it.
Everybody went berserk.
It's such a great book that I read.
She also has an Instagram, Snug Harbor Storyteller, that you guys can follow.
Okay, I
And we'll be posting every time.
didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. All right, this is so great.
Oh my gosh.
It's just too much, you guys.
She almost has 100 followers on Snug Harbor Storyteller.
Wow, okay. It's fun. It was a lot of fun.
it takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
to film.
And we've only done one book because I don't know.
We're trying to figure out a good format.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
We feel like we should only do one book per filming session.
Yeah. So
per upload, I guess I should say.
Yeah, and so we don't know. We're gonna work with it. We'll do it again and decide.
All of my friends that have kids went nuts.
They did. They were so cute.
They're like, oh my gosh, my kids laughed so hard.
I was so glad.
It was a great book.
It was a great book. Sometimes the books won't be as funny.
Entertaining.
Yeah, they won't be.
Well, but they'll still be entertaining. They just won't be as funny.
Yeah, as funny as that. That's just one of my top favorite books in the library. The kids would beg me. They probably have me read it every week. The first graders and second graders roll on the floor when I read it. They just think it's hilarious. So anyway, if I read an Elephant and Piggy, maybe I'll do 2 or something, a Mo Willems, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
We'll work that out, okay?
But Snug Harbor Storyteller.
And I remembered the book I was going to talk about.
Oh, good.
Okay, so I just wrote that down so that we can talk about.
Got it.
And this is a serious. Should we talk about it now?
Sure.
Or should we talk about the rest of our week?
Whatever you want.
Let's finish our week.
Okay.
Oh, Dave and I decided, at the last minute, to go run down to St. George. Oh, and we're going to include a video from that video.
Yes.
Okay. So Dave and I ran down to southern Utah, just a little getaway. It was going to be the long weekend. And so we thought this would be nice. And so we run down there. And my sister has a home there. And so nobody was there. So we just stayed there. And it was lovely. It's just good to get out of the muck up here in northern Utah because we get so inverted. Lots of inversion and you never see the sun. And January is a hard month for us. And so we just decided we'd go down. So we go down, we get so excited, and it was lovely. It was probably 50-ish as opposed to 35 here maybe. Anyway, but it was nice. And you could see the sun. So we went down there, you guys, and then literally literally, as we're driving on the freeway there, it's like Monday.
Really?
Yes, as we're driving down, we're like, oh, they're just overreacting. On the signs on the freeway, it said, Monday, terrible, it didn't say terrible storm, but it said, winter storm, plan your travel. And we're like, oh come on. Because we weren't going to come home till today. And so then we just kept thinking about it, and then we watched the weather, and they were like, it's, what did Dave call it? A snowmageddon. It's going to be the snowmageddon. And so, you know, if you have to drive from here, from southern Utah back up to northern Utah, it's about a 4-hour drive. But sometimes you creep along at 25 miles an hour where it's really snowy and it's icy and it's not worth that angst, right? So we went
Or your like life.
Yeah, my life. And so we decided that it was worth it to come home yesterday. We waited until I was about 4-ish, 4:30, and then we left. And of course drove with no issues at all. And
Harley.
so we'll be glad. Dave wanted to go to a camel safari, guys.
Oh my gosh, how random.
I know. He's so funny. He finds these crazy things.
I don't know how he even finds them.
I don't either. It's kind of funny, but it was by Mesquite, Nevada, okay? And so then we had a brain freeze, a brain cramp, because we were trying to think, because see, when you go into Nevada, then you change times. So we were like,
oh, I see.
what time do we have to leave Utah
To
in
get
order to get to the, you know how that is? Because
Yes.
it's a different, anyway, we felt like we were just like totally brain dead. But anyway, so Dave found a camel safari, so we drove, it was about 45 minutes anyway, and we drove
by Mesquite?
by Mesquite, out of Mesquite.
Unbelievable.
In the middle of nowhere, by the way.
I'm
It was in the middle of nowhere, but actually really very interesting.
Really?
They've done a really great job, and they really educate you about the camels, and they talk to you about there was a crazy unique animal, like a zoo, kind of towards Zion's, I want to say, Kev. And they had to get rid of their animals. They had to shut down for some reason. So these guys took some of their other animals, which were some armadillos and a giant porcupine guy. And then what else did they take from them? So they educate you on all of these different kinds of animals.
That's cool.
And they told a lot about camels. It was very interesting. And so and then after they do all of that and they tell you about it, then they let you ride the camels. I don't know, it's probably a 2-mile thing.
That is so funny.
And so anyway, Dave was so thrilled. Boy, those camels make funny noises. We have ridden a camel.
We have, in Egypt.
In Egypt, and Dave had ridden a camel there. And also Dave rode a camel in Petra. Which,
I didn't.
No, remember, because we went back to the beginning, and he wanted to go all the way to the end of Petra, and he wasn't gonna make it back in time. So he had to take a camel going rapidly. I would have given anything to see that. The camel was galloping.
We have the strangest stories.
Yes, we do. But anyway, which totally off the subject.
Debbie screamed like a little child on the camel.
It's so unnerving because it's not like a flat surface. It was like, get me down. I said, get me down. I was like, I'm gonna fall off this camel.
Well, they don't. They like kneel down.
Yes, that was it.
And then you have to sit on them, and then they kneel
rise
back
up.
and you're basically like,
whoa. Oh my gosh,
it's the most terrible thing.
Yeah, and Kev was very brave and stayed on, and
it was scary.
I said, get me off this camel right now.
I don't think Debbie lasted more than 1 minute.
No, I was probably 5, but you know.
I don't think so.
Okay, can I just say that the camels by Mesquite, you don't do that. They load you
on top. That's nice.
Yeah. And so I could have easily done
that. It was horrible.
Yeah, it was the going down and the coming back up that was just disconcerting, can I say? Okay, but the other thing I'm going to say, this is totally random, and if you ever get the chance to go to Petra, it is life-changing.
I would say so. It's probably one of the it's probably the coolest place I've ever been.
It's honestly
besides
amazing.
Egypt.
But
all of that, like that whole area of the world
is just worth going to. And we tell you right now.
And you know what? We would go if someone said,
yes,
I'll get you on a plane tomorrow.
Here's your tickets. You can go to Cairo tomorrow.
we would be there.
We'd be there.
Don't listen to the news.
Yeah, don't be fearful. That's
it's
ridiculous.
so ridiculous.
Yeah. Now, I know that there are some issues. But honestly, if you ever get the chance, honestly, we would go right now. And I didn't want to go the first time. I was
scared.
Yeah.
Out of my mind.
I was a little bit crazy.
It was like 2009. We get off the plane at Cairo and like at midnight.
Oh.
And like literally everyone looks like a terrorist.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
And like have giant machine guns.
Yeah.
And it's the most horrifying thing.
Yeah.
But literally they're all just normal people. And
just like us. That's right.
Great human beings.
Absolutely. We made some amazing friends.
Amazing friends.
And so honestly, if you ever get a chance, or if anybody wants to send us tickets, we'd take them.
We'll take them.
We'll go to Cairo tomorrow.
Oh my heck, it's amazing.
It's just
and Jordan was just
Jordan and Petra.
And my dad and I, which I'm still sick to my stomach that Debbie didn't swim in the Dead Sea.
What was I thinking? Well, I had to change in that van, and it made me nervous. I don't know. Anyway, whatever.
Dave and I swam in the Dead Sea.
It was amazing.
Like in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yeah, they took us just off to the side.
Like off the side of the road, down these cliffs.
Yeah.
And it like burns your skin when you get in because it's so salty.
Yeah.
It was the craziest thing I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
That whole we were there like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was the craziest thing. And my math teacher at the time was like, I'm not going to pass you on this test.
Yeah.
You're going to fail my class. Like, there's no way you should go. And you know what I say to him? My experience there was better than anything else I've ever done in my whole life.
Yeah.
So if I failed the class, it's fine.
Honestly, traveling with your children is just, we can't say enough good about it.
A blessing.
And also, it helps you understand all of the conflict that goes on over there so much better. You totally understand why the Muslims feel the way they do, why the Jewish people feel the way they do. Anyway, we didn't mean to go on about this.
Didn't.
I'm so sorry.
Big tangent, people.
I'm so sorry, but honestly, it was a life changer.
Maybe I'll find some pictures and insert them.
Okay, that'd be fun. Now, see, I filmed you in the Dead Sea, so see, that's good.
But I don't know where the video is.
Oh.
But we have a picture of us, and it looks like we're like literally sitting like
on chairs.
But we weren't. We were just literally floating.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Which is great because I'm not a swimmer.
Yeah. So it actually was pretty good. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, I don't know how did we get off on that? Camels. Okay. So also, if you ever go by Mesquite, Nevada, honestly, it was worth the.
Was it?
Yes, it was. I'm not kidding you. Honestly, I think you would have really enjoyed it. Okay. So Stephen would have thought we were nuts.
Yes.
But you.
I don't like horses either.
No, and
That's horrifying.
I was worried that Dad would get really allergic.
Oh yeah.
But he didn't. But see, it was cool. There wasn't heat.
Yeah.
You know, it was a great temperature.
Yeah.
Doing it in the summer might have been a little bit different.
Yeah.
And see, it wasn't smelly because it was cool too.
Right.
So it was, Anyway, you guys, it's so funny. But honestly, we suggest it. It's called Camel Safari. We'll give a shout out to Camel Safari. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the grandkids, our 2 grandsons would have loved it.
Oh yeah,
they would have just gone wild over it. So anyway, okay. So there you go. We did that. The other thing that we forgot to mention, we want to talk about 2 other things, is I went and saw Mary Poppins. Kath,
I haven't seen it.
Now, why you had something that
I had a family. It was my husband's grandpa's 80th birthday.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm sick that I didn't get to go see it.
Can I just tell you all, it's excellent. And I really didn't know if I wanted to go. In my head, and we need to talk about this, I thought it was the same one.
You did?
Yeah, all along.
I told you that it was Jane and Michael.
I know, but then it was like, well, that was Jane and Michael. So I didn't understand. I did not understand that it was Jane and Michael as adults.
Oh my God.
So when I get into it, I was like, oh. And so then I accepted it much better, right?
See, because you really didn't have any idea.
No.
That's interesting.
I wanted to compare it to the old one. And
right.
You don't need to.
No,
it's completely
totally different.
And is it Emily Blunt?
Yes.
Does a fabulous job.
We love Emily.
Oh, she did such a good job. And I felt really sad that Julie Andrews wasn't in it.
Yeah, I feel like we needed to have sat down with her beforehand.
I know, and said, please do this. But she said, Dave and I read several things afterwards, that she wanted it to be Emily's movie. She did not
Is that your phone?
She did not want to overshadow
Emily?
Emily.
I feel like that's a cheap excuse.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, it was so sweet when Dick Van Dyke comes on.
Oh, was it?
And everybody in the theater clapped. It
Aww.
was really sweet.
Debbie called me right after and she was bawling.
I was sobbing. It was just so sweet. It's a sweet story too. And I love the music, and they also integrate parts of the other. You can hear in the background kind of
like the old
music. They'll tie it into
that
the
would
music.
just kill me.
It was and Bert, who was
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Thank you. Yes, Hamilton.
Yes,
he did a fabulous job.
Of course he did.
And the dancing and everything.
Some
was
people
just
say
as
that he stole the show.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. I wouldn't have said that. But anyway, it's great. Go see it, okay?
Love.
We thought it was very good, and maybe I need to go see it again with you. But anyway, or we could rent
I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things that I'm gonna wait until it comes out because I'll cry.
Yeah. So it was nice. Anyway, it was so sweet. Anyway, then last night, you guys, huge, giant.
We lucked out.
We really lucked out.
Like, it was crazy.
It was the lunar eclipse.
Yes.
Of the blood moon.
Oh my heck.
And we just thought, we were so happy we were going to be in St. George, thinking that we would get to see it down there.
And that we wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah, that it would be cloudy up here. Because the Snowmageddon was coming.
Yes.
So we thought that there would be, but actually when we left St. George, it was completely cloudy. And we come up here, and it was clear.
And it was warm.
Yeah, it was kind of warm.
It wasn't like 5 below zero. It was like 48 degrees last night.
Yeah, I think it was blowing in that storm.
It was so delightful.
It was just perfect to watch.
And the freaking moon comes up, and it's gigantic.
Yeah, it's bigger. We're just a hair closer to it right now.
Yeah.
So it feels a little bit bigger.
And it was the coolest thing ever.
It was.
I was screaming. My neighbors thought I was insane.
Yeah, and they came over, didn't they? They were like, oh my gosh, what's wrong?
Like, the whole street was out watching the moon. And I was like counting down on my watch. I was like, 1 minute left. You know? And my husband is like mortified, like, Kefren, you need to be like medicated. And then I was like screaming at 9:41. I was like, oh my gosh, it's here.
Yeah.
And nobody else screamed.
But somebody came over to check you out.
Yes. Oh yeah. Our neighbors walked over. They were like, what is this girl doing? But we love that stuff.
Yeah, we really do. And I did say, Dave and I both talked about that if you were here thousands of years ago on the earth and you had no idea what was happening,
I would have peed my pants.
It's eerie.
It is freaky.
That suddenly the moon disappears.
It's so crazy.
Oh, it was, and I thought, ooh, I don't know, for a second.
Poor people.
Yeah, and for a second I was like, ooh, it just makes you feel a little bit funny.
Because it was like so bright like you couldn't look at it
really
long because it was so bright.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just have to say that I saw the total solar eclipse.
Yeah, you did.
Was that
you were lucky.
2 years ago? I'm still sick that you and Dad didn't come.
I know. I feel sick.
But honestly, it was the most life-changing experience.
Yeah, you were in the full.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
We had to drive up to Rexburg.
Yeah.
Which is normally like a 3-hour drive, maybe.
Yes.
It took us 9.5 hours to get back home because literally everyone was driving home. It was standstill traffic, but it was worth every minute.
Yeah.
It was literally the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, you were lucky, and we got it pretty good here, but not like they did.
It was wild.
Yeah, it really was. We had it enough that when we were watching it, like crickets started to chirp.
That
which
is
was just
crazy.
Yeah, so it was.
It was the wild. It was literally that would have scared me 1,000 years ago.
Yes.
Way more.
Than that moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could have thought, oh well, it's just gone behind clouds.
Yeah.
The moon,
right.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys were super lucky.
It was the coolest thing I've ever experienced.
Yeah, that was a neat.
Besides going to Petra.
Oh dear, we have all these crazy experiences. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to talk about, I wanted to talk, this is the book that I should have brought home.
Okay.
It is for older kids. It is the true story of Joan Trumpower Mulholland.
Who in the heck is that?
Okay, Joan is an amazing woman. She's probably in her 80s now. But if you guys all remember the history with Martin Luther King, there was a sit-in at the Woolworths in Mississippi. And Joan was just about to go into college, a white girl, and she made the decision that she was going to help the black people, and she was going to be a spotter or something. But then everybody came all the way, they just, all the other stuff that was going to happen, they were going to march and they were going to do these things. Everybody stopped because these, I think it was 5 black people, were going to sit at the counter in the Woolworths in Mississippi. And she, or I think it was, anyway, Joan, so then she left her spotter spot and went to Woolworths with another person. And as she walked in, she was like, I'm sitting with them. I'm going to sit down with them at the counter. And I had to explain to my kids in my library what a counter was in Woolworths and how you'd sit down and you could get a hot dog or a hamburger, you know, like Coke was.
And they weren't allowed to do that.
The black people were not allowed to sit at the counter.
Give me a freaking break.
And so I know you guys can't understand that.
I know.
But anyway, Joan said, I'm sitting there. So Joan sat down as a
next to the people.
Yes, which was not illegal for her to do.
Okay.
She was fine, right?
Okay.
And another, a white young man, I need to find out his name. And then 3 or 4 other black people were sitting there. The white people, you know, they just all come around. They take the coffee, they throw it, hot coffee, at the backs of all of these people. They take the salt.
People are so disgusting.
Well, and we think now, how could that have happened?
I know, it's like crazy.
It just, but then when you watch the movies, you know, it's just, you know, anyway, okay, they
Boo
poured.
Radley.
Yes.
Not Boo, what's his name?
Atticus Finch.
Isn't that the lawyer?
That's the dad.
Who's the guy that gets framed?
Oh, the black, I don't remember his name. Is that sad? What was his name?
It's gonna drive me. Anyway, sorry. That was
Scout, and you know, you were talking about To Kill a Mockingbird. Yeah. But anyway.
Sorry, I went on a tangent.
So they take the sugar things and pour it on top of them. They take the salt shakers, they pour that on top of them. They squirt
Even
ketchup.
the girl?
Yeah, oh yeah. Even Joan. Yeah. And so then they pull one of the black guys down and pummel him until he's unconscious. The white.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't. And then the police come, and who do they arrest?
Joan?
Yes, they arrest all the people that sat at the counter. So the people that did this terrible thing, you know, were kicking and punching.
They didn't get freaking arrested.
No. So Joan, this young white girl from a white family who she had servants in their house.
Okay.
And she just knew in her gut that this was wrong.
Wow.
It's so fascinating. Her son Loki, L-O-K-I, has written this book.
Wow.
And she
eventually got out of jail.
So she goes to jail and they put her in a cell next to death row. And she talks about, you know, they were just trying to make a statement with her, right? She was only in like 24 hours or overnight or something. I mean, what could they really arrest her for? She was white sitting at the counter. Anyway, Joan Trumpower Mulholland. If you look that up, it's an excellent book for older children. And I asked all of my kids, I said, would you have been able to do what she did? Because I said to them, I don't know. Back in that day, my mom and dad if I had gotten arrested as a teenager, my parents would have flipped. They would have flipped. And so I have to admire her.
I know. People like that are just amazing.
She could see beyond, she could see the big picture, I suppose. But anyway, very impressive.
That's a cool story.
So that's a good book if you want to read it to your older, you know, I'm saying I did it to my 4th, 5th, and 6th
We'll have it
graders.
in the description.
It's excellent. There is a kind of a younger one that's more of a picture book, but the little kids wouldn't get it. They just don't understand. But the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, she was a great lady, still alive.
No.
Yeah. And the people have done, you know, she's gone back to the cell that they put her in.
Wow.
They've done a documentary about that, and she's still, you know, she goes to the people's graves and that lost their lives, and she's a great woman, great
That's really
person.
cool.
So that's the one I want to talk about.
Wow, how inspiring. Debbie.
Okay, give me your beauty tip.
My beauty tip is random.
These are so great though.
I freaking love them. For a while, Debbie always got these
Well, they're like headbands that are elastic.
Yeah, and we'd always put them on our hair to keep our hair back when we wash our face at night.
Yeah.
But I was watching a YouTube video, and this girl that I watch told us about these terry cloth spa headbands. And they're like basically free on Amazon.
Okay.
And they're just like this.
Oh. And so do you
So you just wrap it with my hat on,
and then it keeps your hair back.
And then it keeps your hair back.
Nice. You look so, isn't that a lovely look? Oh my gosh, that's a good one, Kay.
I'm telling you, it's great. And you can it keeps all of your hair back, and you can throw it in the wash.
There you go. Yeah.
All great things.
Okay, that's a good one.
If you're not washing your face every night, ladies and gentlemen, you better get with the program.
Okay, all right. That's a
Do
good
you
one.
wash your face still every night?
Yes,
I don't think you do anymore.
There are some nights maybe when I'm so exhausted.
I get that.
But I
your
used
skin will appreciate you.
I used to religiously wash my face every night. It just sort of.
Sometimes it's hard. I get it.
Sometimes it just relaxes me too, though.
Oh yeah.
Nice warm water.
Definitely.
Anyway, okay, those
There
are the
you
two
go.
things. Okay, all right. We wanted to say hi to Gulf Coast Stitches, Julie.
Yes, Julie. We love you.
We have. She's been gone for a while, kind of like us. Life gets crazy, but she's back in
I
school.
still don't know how she does everything.
I don't either. She's in her last classes, Kath.
That makes me feel really bad about myself.
So anyway, no, she wouldn't want you to feel bad about yourself. But anyway, Julie is back up. I think now the second one is, or maybe the third, is back up again. So go over and watch Julie. And Pam and Steph have been at a retreat.
Yes.
And that's exciting. And I'm sure that last night, I don't know if they filmed last night.
The place that they were at was so cute.
It was cute. Yeah, it was really fun. So, and I love that they shared. Did you notice that? They posted that they brought their one of the framed things. I like that idea.
That is
I think
cool.
that's really nice. So anyway, a shout out to them. And then we're going to shout out some. Oh, I wanted to say thank you to Julie Kursov. I hope I'm saying, maybe it's Kursave. Julie was the one that contacted me and asked me, just said, you know what, you really ought to do a reading channel. And a lot of other people had too.
Yeah.
But
she really pushed Debbie.
She really did, and she said she'd help me and promote me, and I was worried about copyright, and she checked into that for me.
Yeah.
And so I'd like to shout out to Julie.
Yeah,
Thank you,
she's
Julie.
great.
And I was going to get a hold of her. We just have been so busy. But anyway, I appreciate it, Julie, and it pushed me over the edge to finally do it.
Yeah,
so
it's exciting.
Yeah, so I wanted to let you know. Thank you so much, you guys. She has a great Instagram, and also she's on Facebook.
She has a good Facebook group that we'll link below.
What is it? I'm not going to say it right now. But anyway, so she is a good resource.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
And I was going to say something.
Okay.
What?
Should we tell them the winner of the? And I brought it down. I thought maybe I didn't. You guys, we were giving away.
We didn't.
I thought I brought it down. It was the Brenda
Gervais.
a snowman.
Yes.
And
all of you guys wanted it.
Yeah.
And did we already say how?
No, about Valentine.
Why none of you have done Valentine freaking cross stitches?
That's not true. Some of you
a few of you have.
Okay, but
most people were like, I never have.
Yeah. And I need to get out my Valentine box. That's what I was going to say. Because I've done a couple. I think they were all shepherd's bush. Just a small ones. Like
I was
this
thinking
big.
I would want to do a shepherd's bush Valentine's because I could see it being really cute.
And do you remember all those hearts with shepherd's bush?
Oh yeah, they had all the hearts.
Yeah, they did a monthly heart many, many years ago.
Many moons ago.
I mean, it was hand drawn.
How many lunar eclipses ago?
Many lunar eclipses ago. But anyway, and the one that I love the most, I think, is March for St. Patrick's Day. Do you remember that?
I vaguely.
It's so cute. It's like a rainbow, and it's got a little pot of gold.
I know exactly what
it's a cute one. So we'll show you that next month, okay? So the winner of the Brenda Gervais is Julie R. Knits Stitches. And
congratulations, Julie.
Julie, we thought it was fun that you like to stitch snowmen.
Yes.
And so reach out to us.
Yes.
How would
she didn't write your Instagram or anything, so we can't really contact you. So you're going to have to contact us.
Okay, all right. So through our Instagram.
Yeah, or whatever.
Or even
Facebook.
Or just another comment.
Just another comment. You can leave your email address down there.
Yeah, and then we can get a hold of you to find out your address, and we'll.
And I'll put a comment on our last video.
Okay, and we will.
I know what I was gonna say.
Oh, good. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
We just wanted to thank you guys for all the love on Debbie's last video.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
She's kind of like blocked it out of her memory. True or false?
It's true. It's hard. Are you talking about the?
Yes.
Okay. It's hard.
She posted a weight loss video of how she lost 50 pounds.
And it's hard to put yourself out there.
Totally.
Because, it's just hard. But it's because the program has been so great for me, I would like to share it with others, and I feel like it's a great thing. Some people do fabulous with other programs.
Totally.
Don't get me wrong. Weight Watchers is a great, great program. I just couldn't find success with it.
Totally.
But it's good. I mean, I'd lose weight. I just couldn't keep it off.
Yeah.
So when I put out the video, it's just hard. It's just hard to put yourself out there. It's difficult. Anyway, I still struggle. But
I was so proud of her. I think it's so cute. And if you guys want to do the program, she'll call you guys.
I'd be happy to talk to you.
She loves the whole thing.
You get a health coach.
And do you know who that health coach would be?
It would be me.
You get to talk to her whenever you wanted to. You can text her, call her. I mean, come on. What's better than that?
Anyway, and I think that keeps me
motivated.
Yeah, and I think that keeps me on the track because it's like, I'm trying to help others.
Right.
And so it kind of helps.
And there's a really good Facebook group that we're all a part of.
Yeah, that you would be a part of as well.
Tons of resources.
And lots of resources, yeah. So anyway, thank you. It was hard.
I had to bring it up.
Okay, it was hard. Okay. All right. Okay, let's talk about where's your stitching?
I have it hidden because Debbie doesn't know what I stitched.
Oh my heck. Oh my heck. Okay, so should I do mine first?
Sure.
Okay.
Mine isn't as exciting as yours.
Okay, well, I went downstairs and I was getting some things before I went to Southern Utah. And I found many moons ago, I got this from Shepherd's Bush. It's called Witch's Moon.
Which she posted on Instagram.
And I did post it, we did. And then I went down, I had stitched many moons ago. I had stitched, it's on a larger count and you use pearl cotton, okay, you guys? And I had stitched the
Tell me about pearl cotton, Mom.
Pearl cotton, I didn't bring it down.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, look how big it is.
Oh, the thread is big.
Yeah.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah. It's like when I did the Santa, that was the Prairie Schooler, okay? So when I picked this up downstairs, I had the moon, the little bats were done, and the purple edge was done.
Got it.
Purple border, let's say that.
But you've done like most all of the words.
I've done all the words, and the words were weird. It's a weird font.
It is weird.
I've only got a little bit more to do.
Yeah, you're almost finished.
So it's kind of fun. I worked steadily on all the words this last couple of days.
I love that.
So there you go. So I got that one. I worked on that one. And then I worked on this one. You don't need to go show it up close. I got about 10 more stitches done.
Love.
You don't need to show it more.
10 more stitches is better than 0.
That's right. That's right. And then I did another. I want to say I did another.
You're so close, I feel like.
I'm really close on this one. I probably did 10 more stitches on that one.
What is this? Little...
I'll tell you what it is.
Country
It
Cottage.
is Country Cottage Forest Snowfall. And I am so close.
Because you could have this up in January, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'd like. I'd like to do it so I have some things up in January. And then I probably did 5 more stitches on Winter Wonderland. Nothing to go up close for, just, I did about 5 more stitches.
Listen, I think it's beautiful.
It's a fun one, and it's also going to be...
You did more snowflakes, maybe.
Yeah, and then it'll go up...
But we came up close anyway.
I will frame both of these so that I can put them up in January.
I think that's totally smart.
Yeah, so anyway, so those are the stitching that... I don't know, I feel like I got quite a bit done. So
you did.
I did that, and then I wanted to show you an old...
An oldie but a goodie.
This was so fun. I did this years and years ago. And I put it up after I take down my Christmas stuff. And
it's like my kind of colors.
it was just like a free pattern. And you guys, I'll look it up.
How would you look this up?
Well, because I've got it somewhere.
Oh, I see.
I've got the pattern somewhere.
I think it's so. It kind of reminds me of It's a Small World for some reason.
Yeah, the colors are like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
So anyway, so I put that. I take down my shepherd's bush in the front hallway, and I put that one up. I wanted to show you that I finished years and years ago. So that is my stitching, Kefren. Tell me. I don't know what to think. I don't even know what to say.
So I continued on a few more stitches of the sleigh.
Okay. Yes. I can see it.
I think I only had like from there over.
I think so. Yeah.
I'll get up and show you.
And you're loving.
I know how much you're dying to see.
You're loving the green.
The green, the sparkly green is just making my whole life complete, really.
That is fun.
So that is fabulous.
It looks so good from the back too.
And
wow.
then everybody.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what to think.
It's not too crazy.
Okay, I don't know.
I finished the O and started on the M.
Yay! I totally forgot that you were doing this.
Isn't that Harley's even excited?
Aren't you excited for your mommy? Yes. Oh,
this is the Welcome Foolish Mortals. I don't know who it's by.
It is. Do I have it down here? I don't have it.
Who did it better, Debbie or Kefren?
Oh, stop it. They both look the same. It was off the internet.
It drives me nuts, though, doing it too long. Like, just the
black.
Like, you just do
Yeah,
a line,
I know. I had to give it a rest, too.
But I love it because it's easy.
Look, Harley came to say hi.
Harley wanted to say hi to everyone.
Because she's such a good puppy. Yes. Yeah,
You are very stinky. You need to have a bath.
Oh, she is okay. All right. So okay. So you guys, that's good, Kev. I'm excited.
Guys, I'm just really picking up speed.
You are picking up speed. That's exciting.
I know.
When you
I sat and watched my best friend's wedding and stitched.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
And now today I'm going to sit and watch Somewhere in Time and stitch. But I'm turning it off.
Before he dies.
Don't give it away if you don't know.
Oh, it's been around for so long.
I love Christopher Reeve.
I know. What a great man he was.
Oh, and what's her name? Jane?
Jane
Seymour.
Oh, Jane Seymour. She does.
Oh my gosh! In the beginning, when she sees him at the play.
Oh, it's.
But I'm gonna turn it off. Okay.
Okay.
5 minutes before it ends.
Okay. Then I wanted to show you one thing. I know I didn't show you that I got.
Oh yeah.
The new hands-on design, A Year of Celebrations.
Tell me where you got this, Mom.
I swear, no. I got it at.
Does this have just January, or does this have...
see, it has all of them.
It does?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty expensive.
They're kind of cute.
Yeah, and they're fast. And wouldn't it be cute to put it on a board like that and just change it every month?
Yes. I'm not even showing everyone.
Okay.
But I love May.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with
I love them.
Yeah, they're really cute. They've included 2 designs for people in Canada for November. And anyway, 2 extra designs if you're from Canada.
Oh, because you don't celebrate Thanksgiving?
They do, but they celebrate Thanksgiving. I think their Thanksgiving is in October, I want to say.
Wow, anyway. I like these.
Yeah, it's really cute. Very doable.
Very doable.
I got that, and I forgot to show it. I got it at Craft Center of Fine Stitchery, Kev.
Oh, good.
Okay?
And then we didn't know if we talked about this.
I have so many Prairie Schoolers now that I've purchased that I love. I might have talked about this one because I remember the guy in the
Was Prairie
chimney.
Schooler the Swedish frame? Was that a Prairie Schooler?
Yes. So this one is Christmas Eve, and I love that sled. Look at that black sled.
I feel like we've shown this, but I freaking love it.
I think I might have shown it
like
too.
We love Santa coming down the chimney.
Yeah, that's so cute.
And all of it. It's just too much.
You could do the small ones as ornaments if you wanted.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
So anyway, I don't know. It's just a good one, and I'm sorry if we showed it to you before.
It's okay. You should all be grateful you got to see it again.
I need to maybe start one of those little ones and see what happens. Okay, so you guys, there you go. Julie R. Knit Stitches, reach out to us, and we'll send you the Brenda Gervais cross-stitch pattern.
Yeah.
And so today's Monday. I've got work all week.
I'm gonna try and get this up today.
Okay, and Kef is actually off for a minute, so
I'm gonna have plenty of stitching.
Yeah, this will be fun. to see if you get something done. That's right. So anyway, she's going to work on that. And
but
then,
I mean, all of you who wanted Kev to stitch more in 2019, what am I doing for you?
You are doing it. You are doing it. You're going to be so excited.
I know.
Okay.
It's
we
thrilling.
need to frame your dog one.
I know. It's just sitting on a shelf.
And it would make you motivated if you saw it framed.
Definitely. It would just motivate me.
Anyway, you guys. Thanks for watching.
We love you guys.
We've had a pretty stitchy week and we're proud of it.
We have.
And we will we'll be back again next week.
We will. We hope that the weather is good for you guys.
Yeah, we know for some of you it is much worse than for us.
I know.
But we are really honestly hoping for a lot of snow.
We are.
That we could just have a big old snow. So that'd be fun.
That's what we need.
And then but we're not snowed in or anything.
We're not.
Yeah. So anyway, so good luck to those of you who are kind of snowed in. And
you know what I was going to talk about? Did you guys? Some of you are in our Facebook group, and they always post the cutest stuff on our Facebook group. So if you haven't joined it, we have a Facebook page and a Facebook group.
Yeah.
That's closed. That not everyone can join.
Because
we let everybody in.
Yeah, it was for a stitch in that we did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so we needed to give them our address and stuff. So we had it a closed group. But then there's another one that's just an open group. But we need to talk about another stitch in.
We need to discuss another stitch in.
And so we need to put that on the whatever. Anyway, so you guys, we hope
join those. Those are all listed down below.
Yeah.
And they like this week people pick. I can't talk.
People
posted pictures of things that they were working on, and it was so cute.
Oh, fun. Yeah, it was fun. I did enjoy that. Yeah, so there you go.
So we love you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for spending some time with us. We know, again, that your time is very valuable, and we just think,
honored.
We honestly think of you as friends, and we are grateful that you're out there.
It makes Debbie's day every single day.
It does.
I mean, it makes mine too, but it really makes hers.
It's a big deal to me, and it means a lot to me.
It does.
I want you all to know that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So have a great week.
Have a good one.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.